finally, I'll take the Los Angeles Lakers -7 versus the Brooklyn Nets. The Nets, for much of the first half of the season, were the best team against the spread in basketball. They shoot a lot of threes. They have a lot of ways to attack you. They're great at offensive rebounding. I like the way that the Nets play. They're at the end of a West Coast road trip, and they are banged up, and they are tired, and you can tell. And they are really starting to waver, and that's very evident with how like the Nets look. I think the Nets are pretty good, but not only are they starting to really get beat up here, I mean, they have not covered in. They have covered once in their last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 games. So we've got an opportunity here to fade Brooklyn again on the road after losing to the Blazers. And it seems like that's a bounce back spot. They'll get up for this Lakers game. The Lakers have been great at home. The Lakers have one of the strongest home court advantages by my metrics. It's not even necessarily that I like the Lakers that much, but I like the Lakers at home very much, and we've been playing that pretty consistently. So I'm going to go ahead and lay the 7 here. This has already been moving up. There's a 6.5 juiced. I honestly think you should just lay the 7 if you're listening to this before those numbers move. I'm going to check it in the app right now. Yeah, it's still the -6.5 juice. There's a 7 in the market. You can see it using the action app. Just lay the 7. Like that half point of value, I don't think is worth it because I've got this near 10. And so I think that you're good to just go ahead and lay the extra point. The other thing I would kind of say here is like, what do the Nets not have? They don't have any front court. They got no front court. It's all wings and guards chucking threes. And I like it. Like if you're going to be this type of team, I think that's how you should play. The problem is that the Lakers at home, are very good at Anthony Davis shuts off the water at the rim and they let you just kind of chuck. And you're never in rhythm and you're not penetrating and then kicking. You're not creating good shots. You're just kind of hoisting against a defense that will allow you to shoot threes. And you're in LA. LA nightlife is undefeated. All of that leads me to I'll take the Lakers -7 here versus the Nets.
Yeah, the only thing, I agree with you wholeheartedly about everything you said about the Nets. The only thing is every time the Lakers start to feel themselves a little bit, they start to relax. They haven't won 4 games in a row all season long. This will be their 4th game in a row on a win. Oof. LeBron starts to make noise. He starts to chirp. His post-game interviews, he's sulking. He's responding. Look at the difference. He's calling out people. He's short with reporters when they're losing. They win 3 games in a row. He's having a blast. He's watching Bronny as he jokes around in the middle of his presser. And they're starting to feel good again. Like, okay, we're competing. We're at home. We're getting W's. And then now they have to come in on a Friday night versus a team that they know they're better than, and they know that they should get a W against. And then now we're asking them to win by margin, by quite a bit. So that's the only thing that gives me a bit of pause. But Anthony Davis should have a monster game in this matchup. So you're right. Anthony Davis with a favorable matchup at home. It's tough to fade the Lakers. Hopefully they're not feeling themselves too much. They can win the 4th game in a row for the first time this year and then start to really stack some of this stuff up before they get on the road.
I have a weird trend for you. Teams after they play the Blazers this season, okay? Every team, like the combined records of all teams in the game after they play the Portland Trail Blazers, 18-21 straight up at 46%, 17-21-1 at 45% against the spread. So a little bit of an edge there as well as the Nets just got done losing to the Blazers.